Hi guys, welcome to our daily encounter. In 1 Chronicles chapter 4, we have the descendants of Judah through Shelah mentioned. And in verse 23, this is how some of them are described. It says, "These were the potters and the inhabitants of Netaim and Gedera, and they lived there with the king for his work." Now the King James Version renders it a bit different. It says, "These were the potters and those that dwelt among plants and hedges. There they dwelt with the king for his work." So you get the idea that some of the descendants of Shelah, the son of Judah, did some of the more menial tasks there, but did it for the king. Pottery, who knows, maybe some garden work with the hedges and things like that. Things that, had it not been for the king, would have been lost in history, wouldn't even perhaps been written down here in the book of 1 Chronicles. And the difference was not that the work was any different than any other potter or any other gardener, but because it was done for the king. And that made it significant, and that made it noteworthy. And we can think about that in our lives even. You know, everything that we do in life should be for the king. I think sometimes we categorize our lives to where we think, well, you know, if I'm teaching a Bible class, then I'm doing that for the Lord, but if I'm doing the laundry, then I'm just doing it because I need to do the laundry. You know, when we signed on, when we gave ourselves over to Christ, we gave our whole lives to Christ. It ought to be that everything that we do is for the king, even the most menial task. When we pick up a pencil off the ground, but we do it out of love for the Lord and we're committed to him. If we're doing the laundry and we're doing it prayerfully and maybe even worshipfully before him, or doing the dishes, or driving to the grocery store, whatever the case may be, when we are doing things and we're doing them out of love for the Lord and out of devotion to the Lord, there are no menial tasks. Why? Because it's done for the king. Not that the tasks themselves change at all, but because now we're doing everything for the king. Remember, Paul encouraged his readers to, when they were at work even, to basically treat their boss as though they were not just working for that boss, but as though they were working for Christ. And that's just one example where you take something that we would typically think as something non-religious, a secular type of activity, but he says, no, do it as though you're doing it to Christ. And that's how every little thing that we do should be. We do it all out of love for Christ, with Christ in mind, with worship, with a worshipful heart, out of love for him. And if we do that, everything we do then would have significance and importance. And we could join the ranks of these descendants of Shelah. And we might just be potters, we might just be tending the hedgerows, but you know what? We're doing it for the king. And therefore it makes it noteworthy. And then nothing we do at that point would be in vain, because it's done for him. So that, guys, these are some things to think about. I do thank you for watching the video today. Hope you guys have a great day. Love you guys. God bless.